Hello, everybody. It's great to be here from Women Inspiring Network and especially on World Environment Day. I mean, look at the way the environment has healed. So it's great to be here on the Women Inspiring Network. In a span of 2 months, we've actually had a tremendous response from some of our viewers. We've had people like Vani Tripathi, an actor politician. We've had Shweta Punj, Deputy Director, India Today. We've had Ritu Kapoor from The Quint. We've had Anjali Istewal from NDTV. We've had Bandana Tiwari, who's a sustainability activist. So it's been a great response. And, I'm just sitting here on my terrace, and it's a World Environment Day, and what a beautiful weather. I mean, we've all been really happy to have been there. In a span of 2 months, the Women Inspiring Network is 400 women strong platform. And we've done our series on 100 videos of positive voices on winning the lockdown. And you can, of course, log on to our Instagram to see it. And so it's been great. YouTube, Facebook, and we have many more exciting things. We have a series with a filmmaker coming next week. We have next week. I'm just taking. Next week we have a series with Mom Wear Prada. We have Anuja, who's an LBB insider, and post that we have a series with Meghna Ghai. Hi. So that is Kanisha Malhotra, who has joined
Hi
us,
guys.
and
Hey
she's an
everyone.
actor and influencer and filmmaker wearing many hats, and she
Thank
has
you so much.
close to 42,000 followers. And Kanisha, tell us a bit about yourself.
Hi Stuti, thank you so much for having me today. So guys, I'm a filmmaker, actor, influencer as Stuti told you. I am also, making a lot of short films lately. I have a production house called Designer One Lab Productions. And
Ah.
yeah, I am looking forward to inspire many people out there to start their own business and do whatever they want to achieve.
So I was just telling our viewers, and it's so great to have you on Win, which is our women inspiring platform. And in a span of 2 months, I mean, it took shape during the lockdown. We have 400 women strong platform with
Wow.
leading journalists, from India Today, NDTV, Shweta Punj, Anjali Istewal, Ritu Kapoor, who is the CEO of The Quint, who are part of our platform. We have Vani Tripathi, who's actor, politician. We have Bandana Tiwari, who's a sustainability activist. We've got, of course, great
Wow.
influencers. We have you, and I was just telling our viewers how we have finished our lockdown series of 100 positive voices. So it's
That's
so great
super.
to have you, Kanisha, on our platform. And it's a
Thank you. I was
beautiful
actually
weather
doing something,
just
but
before you came.
I ran out of time. I was writing Women
Ah,
Inspiring Network, but I ran out of time.
but thank you so much. And it's World Environment Day, and it's a beautiful weather.
Oh, yes.
Even though the lockdown has taken place, the nature has healed itself. So, tell me, what does it take? I mean, tell us a bit about your journey.
So I came to Mumbai around 6 years back, and I've always wanted to be an actor. I was 10 years old when I did my first gig, and I really wanted to come to Mumbai and pursue it. I was so eager to do it, and I did not know anybody here, but still I came like 6 years back without thinking, without doing anything. But around 3 years back, I started doing some good TV shows. But 3 years back, I realized that I love making films. I always wanted to do it, but then never thought of it because, technicalities and everything. So I just made my first film, and that's how my production house came in picture. I did my first production. I don't know, so many people helped me. I'm so blessed that way. And yeah, so my friends were doing influencing. So I'll tell you how influencing happened. My friends were doing influencing, and I was always so eager to do that. I was so eager to see कि ये करते कैसे हैं. How do they
Yeah.
get so many products, so many brands on board, and they're also earning money out of it. So that's
Yeah.
how it just came in picture. I started messaging brands that I want to work with you. I'm a working actor. So I've always been a go-getter. So if I want something, I will go and get it anyhow. That's how it just
That's
happened.
nice. And so, where's hometown? Where do you come from?
Delhi.
Acha. So you shifted. So I
I
thought like,
shifted.
yeah. So I actually come from a small town, and when I moved to Bombay, and that was many,
Where
many.
are you from?
So actually, I was born in a small town in Orissa, but I went
Oh,
to a boarding school when I was 8 years old, which was in Jaipur, which is MGD, and then I did my graduation in LSR. But then of course I went on to Symbiosis. But I was in Bombay, and that's where I started my career. That's where my PR
wow.
business process had started. But now I'm a Delhi girl, and I'm happy being here in Delhi. So
Oh,
tell
wow.
me,
You're in Delhi?
yes, I'm in Delhi now.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I've
Yeah.
been dying to come, but I can't because it's
So this
pandemic.
this so you can see this is the weather in Delhi today.
Oh, you want to see the weather in Mumbai? I'll show you. This is like the weather in Mumbai.
Ah,
It's
nice.
nice here. It's not bad
Yeah.
at all.
So Delhi had a heat wave, but now it's the nature's way of sort of healing itself. It becomes hot and then it starts
Correct.
raining. So it's been exciting. So tell me, what kept you positive? Like, did you face a challenge during the lockdown to create content because you're also a content creator and in your
Correct.
filmmaking business during the lockdown? Tell us a bit about that.
To be honest, Tuti, I really feel that lockdown in a way is helping me become a better creator because I have so much time to think, so much time to work on my content. And yes, of course, there are less things available to shoot. There is no setup, but still, I feel that if you think little harder, I feel you can achieve what you want. I've created 3 short films during this time. So I acted for another one for someone else, and as an influencer, I'm working with brands still now. So it's not. I know it's difficult time for all of us, but I really feel that if we think a little harder, we can we can actually achieve that. So I don't think so. I have felt anything as such. No difficulties for me.
And so now that you're a filmmaker, tell me,
Yeah.
have you, and of course, throw some light because that's also our topic today. The changing definition of beauty. And because with
Correct.
web series, what do you see, about these trends which we are facing?
Oh, actually, that's a very good question because there is so much changing in when it comes to acting. Like when I had started, I used to get these messages saying you're looking for a tall, skinny, pretty, sharp feature girl. And there were so many times when I used to just drop going to messages because I was on a chubbier side. I still am, but I was really chubby and I was not fit, I would say. People used to say that, oh, you're not fit. And that's when I used to drop out of those auditions. But since the time web shows have come, Netflix, Amazon Prime, so many good platforms are coming. The choice of actors is changing because people are wanting more natural actors. They don't see that you are pretty, you're tall, you are skinny, you have sharp features. They don't want that. They want that you fit in the character and you are a good actor because that is the most important thing. People should relate to you rather than just seeing, oh wow, she's so attractive. They should relate. Anybody can act now. If you know how to act, if you know your talent, you're talented. Anybody can be an actor these days. When it comes to looks, I'm talking about. You don't have to look in a certain way now. That's a good thing. It's a really good thing for people like us also because we are also getting work. Unconventional looking people, I would say.
And so tell me, and since I want to throw this question since it's World Environment Day, what
Yeah.
do you think? Like, how have films really created awareness, for environment? Could you throw some light and in your own experience?
I really feel that filmmakers are becoming more eco-friendly when it comes to nature. They are trying to use setups which are more eco-friendly. They are trying to reuse things. They are also, it's not about budget cuts or anything, but I think a lot of people are actually believing in, a lot of people have started believing in uh, looking forward to saving environment. So that's a really good thing I feel these days what filmmakers are doing. They are making films for awareness, nice quirky films which are, about environment. So I really feel that's a really good step and big step towards saving environment.
Okay. And what does it, one of our viewers, Ishita, has asked, what does it take to start your own production house?
So, Ishita, I really feel that if you want to start your own production house, the only thing you need is write a nice script, find a nice script, and find a good camera and start shooting. That's the first step. Once you're done with that, you can just, the best thing about having a production house is you can actually be creative and you can make films as per you want. So if you want to start your own production house, I think that's the only thing. Then later on, you can find a financer if you want to go on a bigger level. But to produce, the first step is you should know that how to go about it. So first step is just find a nice script, work on it, take a camera, shoot it, and slowly and steadily you will know how to produce, how to get everything together.
And how important is looks in our industry, like especially the film industry? People do talk about body shaming, size zero. Have you actually personally faced something like that? Like, would you like to
Lot
throw
of
some light
times.
on the?
Lot of times. Like as I told you, when I come to Mumbai, I have gained weight again. I actually made myself so skinny by starving because every time I used to go for an audition, they used to say, "Ki, no, you're a little, chubbier, and no, you don't fit. तुम्हें ना हीरोइन की ना फ्रेंड का रोल देते हैं." That was the typical dialogue because anybody who's on a chubbier side will be fit in a comedy role or they will never be fit in a serious role. I am tall, तो मुझे हमेशा ना वैसे बोलते थे कि you actually fit in a police inspector role, a CBI role. So they always stereotype you. Every time you go for an audition, they stereotype you. But since the time is changing, as I told you, it has become really different now. I have been body shamed a lot. That's why I was mentally disturbed for a very long time. But now I have made peace with it that this is how I look and that's how I have to work. So I don't think so that it affects me now after so many years. Initially, it used to affect me a lot. I had become really skinny. I was starving every now and then so that there's no fat on my face. If you see my older videos, I'll share some if you want. You will see that difference in my face. Like I've gained weight again, and now seriously I don't care. Now I don't. For
See,
6 years,
actually, the
I
idea is for everybody to sort of you have to feel good. It's not just about the look. I have a 3.5-year-old now. I put on weight. I'm still trying to lose the last 5 kgs. But yeah, it's important how you feel good from within. You cannot
absolutely.
be anorexic and sort of talk
Correct.
about it. And
That's what I'm saying. That it doesn't matter if you are on a chubbier side. If you're healthy, if you eat well, and if you feel good about yourself, I don't think so. You need to be size zero.
yeah. And so tell me, what are the traits you need to be an influencer and an actor? What are the qualities?
I think the biggest quality is that first of all, you should be a go-getter, as I told you. Secondly, you should be good with your communication skills. People should be able to talk to you. If you're an influencer, people should get influenced by the way you talk. They should actually see you. They should inspire to be you. So, and also, you should do it the right way. I really see so many influencers who promote things and who say some things, but they don't follow it. I really feel that to be an influencer, you should be true to your personality. Be the way you are, and yeah, just show your magic to people. Being an actor as well. Yes, you need to have talent for being an actor. It's very, very important to know how to act. Um, if you want to be an actor, especially during this time when people are coming up with nice web shows, people are coming up with good new films which are like story oriented. So I really feel you should be a good actor. But these days, it's very important to talk well and be a go-getter. That's about it.
And what is the thin line of difference between an actor and an influencer? I mean, how do you differentiate yourself? When are you an actor and when do you think you are an influencer?
There's a huge difference actually. People think that if you're an actor, you can be an influencer and vice versa. But I really feel that I really feel that there is a lot of difference. As an influencer, you get brands. So first of all, as an influencer, what depends on is how good is your content. Secondly, your number of followers. If you have good following, if you fall in that category, you will definitely get that campaign. But as an actor, they see how you look, how you act, if you fit the character, if you pass the look test, if you are good at this, if you are good at that. There are so many things. But once you get the role, I think it's much more easier, like if you get into the character and everything, because then you just have to act. As an influencer, you have to do everything from pre-production to post-production. So it comes whole as a package. So yeah, so that's the huge difference between both of them. Of course, you have
Yeah.
to act in both of them a little. As an
So I
influencer, you
actually,
act a little.
it's a World Environment Day, and I saw someone from our platform, the Weaves In, which is
What?
into. It's called the Weaves In, and I think they're into sustainability product. And I
Okay.
also saw Amulya, who's also on our platform, and she started this e-commerce website called The Earth Love. And today, one
Okay.
of our other clients, OBT, which is a carpet company, but they've launched a campaign on sustainability and
Okay.
how
Wow.
the proceeds. They're launching a charity auction, but on World Environment Day they've launched it, and how on a charity auction, like let's say you could get like a few thousands, you could get a carpet of worth 30 to 50,000, and the proceeds would go towards promoting the artisans, and the
That's
weavers in
nice.
our country, so that's something which they're sort of doing. And so I can see many brands which are doing a lot for environment and sustainability. um, would you like to throw some light on something which you've come across where someone's been conscious from a brand or environment perspective, an individual, a brand, or any initiative?
Yeah, so these days I noticed that a lot of brands are using reusable plastic. They're reusing plastic. They are using, like there's this brand called Mama Earth. They use the bottles and all the packaging, which is non-plastic. They reuse them, recycle them. That's a really good thing. And I'll show you something. Few days back, a brand sent me this cute plant. I mean, cute seeds.
Wow.
They sent me in this holder so that I can plant. So I've planted this. It's so cute. It's
So
called
cute. It's like
Oriflame.
a tortoise. I love when
Yeah, it's a
people send
tortoise.
plants as gifts rather
And they
than,
also say it's good.
other gifts which
It
we
gets good
recycle.
luck. Yeah,
Yeah.
it say it gets good luck also for you. So I'm
Yeah.
really glad. The brand is called Oriflame. So it is beautiful. They have some amazing products. So a lot of brands are doing that. They are trying to keep the environment safe. They are recycling their, they're using less plastic, and they are recycling their containers. So that's a really good thing. Also, there are so many brands which are using products which doesn't harm your skin, nature. It's great. It's beautiful what brands are doing. They have such amazing, strategies for marketing which goes around environment. So it feels great to see all that, and I really support such brands.
So I'm going to also come back now to your acting career. Tell us
Yeah.
about your favorite quote or dialogue from any film, Hollywood, Bollywood, and would you like to mimic it for our viewers at Women Inspiring Network and your own platform?
Okay, so I really like this dialogue from the Dirty Picture, which Vidya Balan has acted in, and
Uh,
I really feel it's a very strong dialogue because she's actually throwing the light on people that how they have made her a star, but they keep talking behind her back. So I really feel that it is very important in our life also, because there are so many people who will be like, "Arey वाह तुमने बहुत अच्छा किया," but
uh,
in the end they will start talking behind your back. So it starts like this. She's on the stage and she's going to get an award, and she's a adult film actress in that film. So she starts like, समझ नहीं आ रहा कहाँ से शुरू करूँ, शुरू से शुरू करूंगी तो माँ बुरा मान जाएंगे, और अगर आज की बात करूंगी तो आप लोग बुरा मान जाएंगे, क्योंकि आज मैं रुकने वाली हूँ नहीं। मुझे पता है आप लोगों के दाईं ओर से आंख फड़क रही होगी ये सोच के कि मैं आज क्या बोलने वाली हूँ। So that's how it goes. It's like it's a superb dialogue and it's a long monologue.
oh, that's nice. I think our viewers all enjoyed it. I can see a lot of claps and waves and all coming. And
I'll do
then
it.
we have,
It's like a 3 minutes monologue, so I don't want to go about it too
yeah.
things.
Do you want to carry on? Do you want to do another one for us?
I really like this film also, Jab We Met, and I really feel that I am somewhat like that Geet of Jab We Met. So there's this scene where uski train छूट जाती है, तो she's like कि she's gone to get a Bisleri. She's like, so she's very like this thing, and she's like, भैया Bisleri देना, वो वाला देना. Oh my God. I really like her expression. I don't remember the dialogues. It's a 10 years old film, but I really like the expression and everything. And then there's this amazing scene where she's abusing her ex-boyfriend. I don't want to abuse, but it is also really nice.
And now we have one of the questions from our viewers. Did you attend any acting workshops when you were in Bombay?
Yeah, not only in Bombay, I've been doing theatre since a very long time. I did theatre for almost 5 years. And in Mumbai, I did a workshop with Neeraj Kavi and Alok Ulfat. And then I did a workshop at Whistling Woods University. So, yeah, I keep doing something or the other. Then I just attended 2 years back this workshop called Adi Shakti. It's amazing. A lot of people like Swara Bhaskar, Kirti Kulhari, a lot of people come there. Even after they've become stars, they come there to do a 10 days workshop. It's nice.
Yeah. In fact, when you said Whistling Woods, we have Meghna Ghai from Whistling Woods, who's going to be going live with us with a filmmaker, Aarti Bagri, who's won Filmfare Awards in a short film category. So so we'll be having her in our platform in the next 2 weeks. So it's yeah. So that has also been there. So tell me,
I have also won some awards for my short films.
Would you like to tell us about it? Please tell us about it.
Yeah. So my first short film which I directed and produced, it's called Lucid Dreams. It's on Six Sigma Films channel. So in that I won a special jury mention at the Dadasaheb Phalke Film Festival, and it has gone to many film festivals, Goa Film Festival, and Mumbai Short Film Festival, and yeah, so it has gone to 2-3 festivals and as an official selection.
Yeah. So, Kanisha, you know what is Women Inspiring Network all about? It's a platform where we want to inform and inspire all our viewers, especially the women viewers, and in tier 2 and tier 3 city. So tell me, if they want to come to a city like Bombay, what is the message? What is it? What would your advice for them be? Like, you came, of course, from Delhi, but if someone's coming, what is it that what sort of traits they should have? You've of course touched upon traits, but what exactly they should fend for themselves? How should they go about it? If you could throw some light on that, that would be great.
So I would suggest right now don't come. It's very uncertain here. But on a lighter note, so to be honest, I think this city and this industry is for everybody who inspires to be somebody. This industry, this whole, it's vast, it's huge. There's not only acting, there is filmmaking, there is direction, there's writing, there is gaffer, like for mic, there is sound recording, there is DOP, there is post production, music director, editor. This industry is huge, it's vast. So if you want to come, do come, but remember one thing, that when you're coming here now, just be sure what you want to do. Watch some workshops online. Try to figure out what you want. If you want to be an actor, work on your skills. Take some classes in your hometown so that when you're coming here, you're prepared. Of course.
Any online classes would you like to recommend? Any online, if someone's sitting on tier 2, tier 3?
I'll recommend something. My mentor Atul Satya Kaushik is having this workshop for theatre actors. It's by Films and Theatre Society. If you guys want to do a workshop, he's the best person. He's super, and they also take you later. If you're good, you can also join their productions and theatre productions and theatre group. It's on Book My Show. You can check that out. I really recommend that. Then you can try workshops by Neeraj Kavi. Neeraj Kavi is really big right now, as you guys know. So he was in Patal Log lately. So he keep doing classes. So you can try that. It's on a little costlier side, but he is superb. So these are the two, they are my mentors. So I think I would recommend that to
And I'm
people
going
who
to
are
take
coming.
a tip from you for the Women Inspiring Network. So you have a huge following of 42,000 people. And how long did it take for you to grow your influencer base? And how can one grow their influencer base?
So I started with 11,000 followers almost like 2 years back. Not even 2 years back. I started in September 2018. So it's like it has been quite a journey. Like how I told you that I used to go and tell people, please collaborate with me. They used to send me stuff and all. So if you want to grow, just keep making content and ask your audience what they want to see. Every once in a while, ask your audience what they want to see. Get shout outs from people, uh, go to brands, approach them that you want to work with them. Initially, they will not, pay you, but eventually they will. Once they see that you have good work, keep working on yourself, learn how to edit, learn how to, make content. As I said, there are workshops online. I myself I'm planning to do a workshop very soon, so I'm going to share details about it. So you
Yeah.
guys, yeah. So if you want to, grow, then I think that's the best way. Try collaborating with other influencers. If you see, if
Yeah.
you know somebody, you can collaborate with them. You can like how you guys are doing Women Inspiring Network. You guys are collaborating with people. That's a
Yes.
great way. That's a great way to grow.
Do that.
People get to know about you. People get to
Yeah.
know who you are. So it's a great way. So don't hesitate to go and ask people, can I collaborate with you? Can I work
Yeah.
with you?
So, for us, Kanisha, what really worked, I mean, as you know, Women Inspiring Network, it took shape during the lockdown. So,
Oh
we
wow.
collaborated with another company and we did a webinar called Stimulus, which had 70 speakers from designers like Tarun Tahliani, Ritu Kapoor, who's CEO of Quint.
I think I saw that.
Yes. And we also had, Aisha Amin, who's a celebrity stylist. We had Sophie Chaudhry. Then we had RJ Meenakshi on the other side, Roshni
Wow.
Chopra. And of course, some of the other women who are already on our platform. For instance, Shweta Poonj, Deputy Editor, India Today, Anjali Istawal, NDTV. So, collaborations have worked. Like we're doing the Win
Sure.
Power series where every Friday we are also talking to people like you, Kanisha, and it's a collaboration between
Lovely.
us and that's work. Next in the pipeline,
That
we
is a
have
beautiful
next
thing
week.
to do, Stuti. I'm sorry to cut you, but I couldn't stop myself. That's a great thing to do. That's super. Keep doing. Keep
Yeah.
up the good
And
work.
this webinar has actually, I mean, this platform, which is Win, has actually personally kept me motivated and our young team because it's actually inspiration to talk to so many people.
Correct.
So next week we have Mom Wears Prada on motherhood and how to keep children's busy. Then I told you about
Sure.
Meghna Ghai. The week after that, she's a noted filmmaker also and Whistling Woods. So it has sort of really kept us positive, and the way we have collaborated has worked. So are winning the series. So even we have some media partners on board who are getting our content out there. So are winning the lockdown videos, we've collected 100 videos. Already many of the websites are carrying those videos on YouTube. So it's been a
Correct.
great journey. Yes. I had one question from the audience. Shweta has written here, how do you deal with trolls?
So, Shweta, first of all, I used to ignore those trolls because I used to think I think I should just ignore these. But later on, after a certain point, it started affecting me a lot. Like I did a short film sometime back, and people started commenting, "Oh, look at she has such manly voice. She has such big arms. She looks like a guy." So initially, it used to pinch me a lot, but now what I do is I become more sarcastic. I start giving them back to it. But sometimes I give it back to them and sometimes I just ignore them. I think the best thing to do is, if you get a troll in a way that if somebody's saying, oh, you haven't acted well, try to figure out what you have done wrong. But, if somebody is trying to say something about your appearance, I think you should just literally ignore that and see how you feel about it. Literally just ignore them because not everybody will like you. And there are also people sitting online for just fun. So they will just try to put you down. But if you know that you are good at it, then keep working towards it. If you get something, some kind of suggestion from somebody which can help you grow, then I think the best thing, or else just ignore them, and you can be sarcastic sometimes.
Anything else which you'd like to discuss with you before I move on to my last question? But any topic in terms of filmmaking, acting, or influencer base which you think you'd like to shed more light on?
Yeah, one thing I want to say before we move on is that if you want to do something about being an, like, for me, I wanted to be a content creator for a very long time before being an actor. But I always used to think, how should I go about it? What should I do? Never thought that I can go online and research about it. Guys, my one suggestion, if you want to do it, this is the right time. We are free right now, lockdown has extended. We have so much time to think. Just take your diary, sit down, start doing it. Don't wait for the right time, because I have wasted almost 4 5 years. I really feel that if I would have started 4 years back, I would have probably been, I that's what I feel, that one of the best content creators. I am a good content creator, I feel, but I would have been in that A list. So don't waste time. It's the best time to start
To
creating
explore,
content,
yeah.
to
So
explore.
yeah, yeah. In fact, for COVID, the lockdown, I mean, my message has been, and to everybody, everybody in the world has been impacted. So it's also
Correct.
about, how we reset ourselves and re-strategize how we used to do things, even in our
Correct.
own businesses. My core business is into, I mean, I run a public relation and a social media company, but we have to re-strategize, how we're doing content and other things for our client. The storytelling is changing. So it's all about reinventing, and I feel it's also the perfect time to reset ourselves. The nature is
Absolutely.
healing. There is positivity in all this lockdown. I mean, look at the way the pollution levels in a city
Correct.
like Delhi has come down, and and I'm sort of talking about it again and again because maybe it's World Environment Day, and I
I
just
think,
see some
yeah.
videos on that. But it's amazing. Like I can come out in the evening. There's no more. I mean, I'm at home only, but on my terrace, and I'm
I
playing with
can
my
see
little
so
one.
much greenery around you, and that's the
Yes.
best part
And
about, I think,
I'm usually spending this time with my little one. And earlier, in a city like Delhi, they had to wear those pollution masks, or you wouldn't take them out if the levels
correct.
rose. So it's been a great initiative. And I want you now to leave our viewers. What's been your
I
winning
want
the
to
lot?
add one more thing, Stuti,
Sure.
that there is something people just keep cribbing about. We can't go out. We can't go out. I just want to suggest something. If you can't go out, go in and try to
Yes.
find yourself. This is
Yeah.
the best
That's
time. If you are unhappy in your job, this is the time to figure out what you want to do. So
yeah.
please do that.
Yeah. And in fact, I mean, talking to you, I'm feeling so motivated because, of course, you did tell us like how you did manage to create content and you had kept yourself motivated during lockdown. And I want you to tell us what has been your winning the lockdown message. What, for the viewers, like what has been your mantra to win whatever, any failure which came on your way, like a positive message, you know uh,
During the lockdown or in general, you're asking?
you can do both actually for me.
Okay, for lockdown, I feel that the best thing is that I keep myself motivated to create more content. Why? Because once the lockdown is over, there'll be more and more brands who will be wanting to work with me because I have created such great content during this time. So the mantra for me is just keep creating content so that you don't feel depressed during the day. So yeah, that's my mantra during lockdown. And in general, whenever I have had a failure, I've always felt that maybe it's for the best. Universe is trying to get something better for me. So I should wait, I should be patient. This has always been my mantra. This actually helps me be motivated and not get depressed, because staying alone, away from family, trying to figure out things, it can be very depressing sometimes. And it's not only for me, it's for everybody around. So the best thing is, just remember one thing: the universe has something better stored for you. Just focus on that.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, what has been, when I started off in Bombay and when I was living alone, I feel if you have the right passion and
Correct.
perseverance and drive, you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it,
Absolutely.
So, any last message you'd like to leave in terms of these traits which has worked for you?
Yeah, just one thing, as I said, just be a go getter. Try to get what you want in life, work towards it every day. Work towards it every day. Listen to it again. Work towards it every day, even if it's 5 minutes. It won't
That's a
work
good
like
advice.
if you, yeah, if you are just working one day and then thinking कि अब काम हो जाएगा, no. Every day, it's for be it fitness, be it work, be it anything. Do a little of everything, even if it's like 5 minutes, and be motivated. Always think on the positive side. I know so many people are really upset and depressed about the thing that they are losing their jobs, their work. It's okay, guys. As I said, universe has something better in store for us, all
In
of
fact,
us.
Tanya, one of our viewers, have written here good mantras to follow. So I
Thank
think
you,
all our
Tanya.
viewers are getting inspired. But thank you so much, Kanisha, for joining us at the Women Inspiring Network. You
Thank
have
you so much for
inspired
having
me
me.
today because I always feel it's like a collaborative effort, and both sides do get inspired by each other. And to all your viewers out there, please do follow us on Women Inspiring Network,
Yeah,
and
please
do
follow
share
them,
your
guys. They
strategy.
are doing a great work. It's my personal appeal. Please follow them. They are doing a great work, and they have some amazing sessions coming up. So watch them. Amazing women have come together to have this network. And thank you so
Yes.
much for having me, Stuti.
So
It was
more
great.
power to us women. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Kanisha.
more power to
Bye
us.
bye.
Happy Environment Day.
Yes, happy Environment Day. Bye bye.
Bye. See you.